What's going on, everybody? Thanks again for tuning in with me on another video on the channel, guys. I hope you're all doing really well. I hope that you guys had a great day. I know that I had a really good day. I was super busy today. I had so much stuff going on. Literally just got home way later than the average time that I usually get home, but that's all right. Just completely restocked on all enthusiast gear. I know that a lot of you guys were wishing that some items were in stock, and I got good news for you guys. Everything is back. Speaking of the merch, we got brand new Blowin' Money shirts in black. Highly requested, highly requested. You guys have been asking for this for a long time, and finally they're available. They are in a limited production run initially, so get them while they're hot. Plus, speaking of other options that are back in stock, we got hoodies, other Blowin' Money shirts, we got Lift, Delete, Offset, Repeat shirts, we got No Warranty, No Worry shirts, we got flat brims, we got camo hats, we got flex fits, we got everything, guys. Literally, we are your one-stop shop for anything enthusiast apparel. So as most of you guys are aware, anything that you order on Enthusiast gets you automatically entered into the Dream Build Kickoff. What is the Dream Build Kickoff, you ask? That is a chance to win $2,000 cash to kick off your dream build. Yes, this is your opportunity, and all you need to do is buy a piece of merchandise. It's that easy. Now, just an FYI, this is going to be a little bit more of a standard vlog. Again, guys, it is unfortunately dark outside right now. I'd love to go hooning around in the Corvette or possibly the Duramax, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. I do have good news, though. It is a little bit warmer today, hence why I'm in a short sleeve shirt in my garage. It's manageable. Funny story, it was like 44 degrees today. I was actually talking to Street Speed 717 as well as Nick, and I was telling him, I was cracking up. I was like, guys, I feel like I should be walking around in a short sleeve shirt right now. And they felt very similar. It's kind of funny how your body adjusts and 40 degrees feels really warm. But that is not why we are here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We are here tonight to talk about a new vehicle that GM is adding to their portfolio. Actually, they're reincarnating to their portfolio, I guess you could say. That'd be the more proper reference for this vehicle tonight. So now this is big news for General Motors. General Motors used to have a very diversified selection of vehicles in its portfolio back in the day, but come the recession in 2009, it had to make a few difficult decisions. It had to get rid of the iconic Hummer, which some of us were very keen on, and it also had to consolidate its business. Now, unfortunately, in that consolidation as well, General Motors had to consolidate its medium-duty truck business. The medium-duty truck business consisted of a Chevy Kodiak as well as a GMC Top Kick. Now, if you're a good friend on the West Coast, D-Max Rhino has one of these. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, go ahead and do so right now. He's a contractor and he uses this truck for all different types of purposes. The Kodiak and the Top Kick were produced from 1980 to 2009 when the company exited the medium-duty truck market. That is, again, probably mostly due to the recession that hit the United States like a ton of bricks. So what were these trucks used for, you might ask? Well, they're commonly used by somebody that is a contractor. Let's just use that as an example. They would either marry a cargo hauler to it, maybe a dump bed, or some sort of a large box that they could put their tools and equipment in. The first generation was produced from 1980 to 1989. It had a 2-door and a 4-door style. There were two options available for gasoline motors, a 6-liter and a 7-liter, and diesel. There was a 10.4-liter Caterpillar motor, an 8.2-liter Detroit diesel motor, and then there was an 8.2-liter Detroit turbo diesel motor. Going into the second generation from 1990 to 2002, these were pretty ugly trucks in my opinion. There was a 2-door and a 4-door style, and there were 4 engine options: an 8.1-liter V8 big block, a 7.4-liter Vortec V8, there's the introduction of your Vortec, 7.2-liter inline 6 Caterpillar motor, and a 6.6-liter Caterpillar 3116 motor. And the third generation, before GM decided to consolidate its business units and sell off, was also referred to as the Isuzu H series, and that was a 2-door truck, a 4-door truck, or a 2-door cutaway. The options available in this truck were the 6.6-liter Duramax, the one that we're all common, and the household name that we are all very familiar with today, 7.8-liter LG Ford diesel inline 6, and the 8.1-liter L18 V8 gasoline motor. GM announced its intention to sell its medium-duty truck business, including the Kodiak and Top Kick, to Navistar International. Word on the street is that General Motors is going to be releasing its new medium-duty truck as not the Kodiak or the Top Kick, but a Silverado line of 4500 and 5500 series trucks. Now let's get into the details of those. In 2017, General Motors announced plans to produce a new line of medium-duty trucks with availability starting in late 2018. As I mentioned earlier, they're going to be branded the Chevy Silverado 4500, which is a Class 4 vehicle, and the Silverado 5500, a Class 5. rather than using the Kodiak and Topkick names as I had mentioned previously before. There will be no GMC equivalent as of right now, or that hasn't been released yet. But the Silverado 4500 and 5500 will be available in regular and crew cab models with a 4x2 and a 4x4 option and a wide range of governed weight towing capabilities and wheelbases. All 4500 and 5500 models will be powered by a 6.6 liter Duramax diesel engine and an Allison transmission married to that. Now, from a styling perspective, we get into the question, well, what is it going to look like? Luckily, the thumbnail that I could put on this video did a good job of depicting that. Now, as I look at this picture, when I look at this picture right now, I'm reminded of the 2014-2015 body style Silverado 1500. You can see the square incandescent lights, very similar grille structure, and similar fog lights to that of that generation. But you can also see that it is now equipped with the new generation tow mirrors. But overall, it does carry that semi look and feel. It brings that semi-truck, if you will, emotion that really rings a bell. Now, when we get into the motor of this, obviously, as I just mentioned, it's going to be equipped with the 6.6 liter Duramax. For anybody that's out in the audience that's looking at this and saying, yes, I can get a work truck and I can delete it, because I actually know a few people that did delete their Kodiak trucks, as well as a few hobbyists that have gone out and actually tuned and made these things pretty ridiculous, if you were to ask me. But it seems as if this truck will be coming equipped with the L5P. Now, I don't see General Motors making any significant changes to its Duramax platform anytime soon, as it did just release the L5P in 2017. And not that I feel bad for any L5P owners right now, but I slightly pity the fact that you guys don't have any tuning capability as of yet. I know that there's probably going to be a few individuals that come out into the market very soon with that, but right now, if you're coming from a tuned diesel to a non-tuned diesel, I gotta say, I feel just a little bit bad for you, but patience is a virtue. That's what they always say in life. Now, being that my channel is very built around Duramaxes, I wanted to take a minute to discuss this, but also make some information available for you guys. I think it's very interesting for any of my true enthusiasts out in the audience, my enthusiasts, if you will. I think it's very interesting to always take a step back into time to understand the legacy portfolio of options that General Motors once had and its logic on bringing such solutions to the market. Now, the one last topic that we need to discuss is whether or not this truck is going to be modified. This is the thing that should have been running through your mind the entire time as I was debriefing you on the history and the current state of where this medium duty truck is going. Now, personally, and I'll just give you my opinion, I don't think initially there's going to be that big of a market. There's always a market for something. Don't ever doubt the fact that a market doesn't exist. Definitely going to be an accessories market. There's an accessories market for every single vehicle known to mankind, but I'm talking aftermarket modifications, lift kits, all of that. There will be companies that come out to manufacture very special, specific parts in that space, but I don't think it's going to be anything where people go out and they lift them, they put big wheels and tires on them immediately. It's going to be more or less commercial use and consumption. Now, I think over time, as these vehicles become more prominent and saturated in the market and their prices go down significantly, there will be aftermarket options available, kind of like the pictures that I showed you earlier on in this video. So that should be pretty interesting to see. So I hope that you guys found that the littlest bit informative. I think that that was a good learning lesson for me, and I think that that was probably a good learning lesson for some of you guys out in the audience. That way, you true truck enthusiasts can take it away, throw out some random trivia in the next conversation that you have with your buddies. Thank you guys again for tuning in with me. Now, the last thing that I wanted to debrief you guys on was the fact that yes, the Corvette is going under surgery in literally just a few days, just at the end of this week. Right now, it is just the beginning of the week, and just in the end of the week, the Z06 is going to be undertaking its first plastic surgery. I don't know if so much plastic surgery, but I guess you could say we're going like triple bypass surgery here. We're clearing out the arteries of the Z06 and we're gonna make it sound so sick. We're going heads, cam, full exhaust, X-pipe, all this great stuff that's gonna make this LS7 sound exactly like the LS7s that you're picturing in the back of your mind right now. So please stay tuned with that, guys. I got some really exciting stuff also coming from the shop. I have not mentioned the shop yet because I wanted to keep it a little bit of a surprise, build a little bit of suspense, especially because I already completely disclosed all the modifications that are going to be going on the Z06. I'm expecting, as I mentioned earlier, this car should be around 600 wheel horsepower. We are going to literally document the build from the ground up with this thing. So luckily at the shop that I'm taking it to, we have a media director who's going to take care of it all, and he's going to be funneling me tidbits that I can share with you guys. They're going to be sharing things on their channel. Yes, they have a channel, and it's going to be great. It's going to be something that I'm sure that all of you guys guys won't want to miss out on. And when I say document, we are literally going to document it from the point at which we drop it off to the point that we throw it on the dyno and the point that I drive it away with the new mod. So I hope that you guys are really excited about that. I know that I'm super excited about it. Getting this car ready for 2018 is all happening very soon. Also guys, I just wanted to keep out in front of you that Motorama is the 17th and 18th of February in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Please clear your schedules out, coming out, see myself, Nick, Mike, Shane, Andy, Troy, all those guys. And it'll be a really cool opportunity to meet some of you as well. I hope that some of you guys can come out. I know that there's a lot of Pennsylvanians in the audience, so for you guys, I don't think that there's any excuse. But with that said, I gotta jump back upstairs. I gotta get all that new stock put away and I gotta get to orders. I'm sorry that I mentioned Enthusiast so much, but Enthusiast is just experiencing exponential growth, and it's all thanks to you guys. I'm so thankful, and I want to make sure that I stay on top of that customer service. I don't want anybody to be disappointed. So with that said, my like league, I love you guys. Do what you do best. If anybody that hasn't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and I promise you guys, I will see you in this weekend's upload.